Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play some more Dual Universe. I was just having a lunch back here. I think it's time for us to take off, and we're going to visit Thades Moon 2. Oh, thankfully the wind, not the wind, oh no. I was going to say, thankfully the wing slowed my jump down there, and then of course I jump again like an idiot. So, yeah, there's very little G-force on this planet, gravity. 0.1 G, I shouldn't say G-force, but yeah, gravity.
Active shield deactivated.
Don't ask me. The shields like to be silly. I guess it's because we might be closer to the PvP area. I don't know. So we're gonna check out one of the moons here for fun because there are a couple moons here. So let's do number 2 for fun. Set destination. Actually, let's view this planet actually because then we can tell it to even land for us, which is kind of cool. So there's a market here, which you can see. So let's look at here, and then let's go bookmarks. Oh, sorry, points of interest. So there's number 1. There's number 2. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's go set as destination. Let's copy it to the clipboard, and we're gonna take off here ourselves. So let's do that. So I guess it's over here. And then we're just going to go to this / that. Okay, and then we're just going to left click here. And then we're just going to go to temp here and click that. And so we have to get out of the collision. Okay, I respect your choices here. Might be just easier for us to go there if it's going to be a pain. Because of course that we're going to collide into the moon. We're heading to the moon, you know what I mean? But let's just tell it to go to Thades Moon 2. There you go. I'll let it do the rest. I don't need to actually land at the thing. I mean, that's just me being a little lazy, right? So let's do this so you guys can enjoy the... There you go. So it doesn't even have that much to correct, so... I know I'm a lot off compared to, you know, what it does, but it's not that, you know, terrible usually. So braking time is like almost a minute here, but we're only gonna be flying for a minute, so it'll start braking a lot sooner than it'll have to, you know. I like it just like screw it, we'll just get that throttle up as high as we can. Should probably start braking soon. Well, I guess, yeah. 1 minute 28-second trip time hasn't updated for a bit. It's like, 1 minute 29 apparently. I guess it's I wonder if that's an estimate, like, because when we originally left our moon, we left it and it said it was going to take an hour, and then I flipped and it said 45 or 40 minutes, and then I flipped again and it was like almost up to an hour again. I'm like, wait a minute, didn't you just say you were gonna, you know? So I wonder if it's trying to do math and calculation, it doesn't update it, or there's certain variables to it that, you know, puts in there. But it is fun to travel. Now when you're in space, you should probably turn... Oh, it is on. Yeah, you want these on. Now you can, yeah, hit V. And then that way you can see dynamic constructs around you if somebody's flying by. It's just kind of cool to see it. This does have a radar, I think. Yeah, it does have a radar. So yeah, obviously we're braking, so... Just doing what we need. I never, I'm bad for this, but, so you do need a brake, right? Because, like, why are we wasting our fuel? Brake, engage, manual. Did I actually hit it accidentally? I don't know if I like this. Okay, no, it's just coasting right now. Oh, there you go. I might have hit the brake somehow then. Wouldn't be the first time I made mistakes. It's alright. We'll let this do the rest for us right now. Well, there's yellow spots on this planet. Wonder what they can be. I remember originally you were supposed to see like big LED objects, and you'd be able to see like structures on the planets and stuff like that. You wouldn't see much of it. Obviously, the LED would kind of, you know, nerf it a bit. But that was going to be a feature, but that didn't end up being a feature, unfortunately, now. But okay, so there you go. So can we just like switch this off and then go to temp now? No, it's going to be a jerk. Okay, you know what? Let's just do this ourselves. I wonder if I need to clear it because it's being a jerk here. There we go. Yeah. We're doing this ourselves, my friends. And then it was shift middle mouse? Yeah, there you go. Oh. There you go. I just want to... So you can go like this, hit alt, and then shift middle mouse button, and it'll correct your thing here, so... Go. So yeah, we actually would like to collide in 1 minute and whatever. It was... Oh, my speed... Oh, we're in that cruise again. Let's do this for a second. No. Okay, I gotta look up how to get rid of... Because we're gonna literally just sit here now, because I can't get out of this damn ship speed stuff. Let me look the thing up in the manual. I gave up. I couldn't find anything. I just literally told it to land, so... I don't know if it's trying to land right now, but I have back to normal. So when I landed, it tried to change it. I really don't know how to change the cruise control, so you guys can tell me. I'll probably not see it for a few episodes, but whatever. There you go. There you go. You probably can do it right here. There you go. Are you going to try landing, or are you going to be a jerk? You're a jerk. Okay. So, yeah, for some reason it doesn't want to do that, so... Just let it do it itself and just come down and keep an eye on it. It's alright, I don't mind doing it manually. I wish I knew how to like play with some of the keys, you know. So yeah, we should be fine here. I'm keeping an eye on some stuff here. Orbit, landing gear, boom, boom, boom. There you go. Oh, we're almost getting there. You have to remember, it increases speed, right? So, oh, look at these. They're spread out, these rocks. I think it's going to land now, though. Yeah, hit G and it worked. There you go. Beautiful. Look at the rocks on this planet. That's cool. So you have to run around a bit, but that's not a big deal, but it's so spread out, which is crazy. That's so cool. It is, once again, though, it looks like you don't have any other tier ores here except literally these guys, which it seems to be the common thing around here, honestly. Unless somebody was crazy enough. I mean, it is possible. You never know if somebody came here and picked it clean, right? So... You never know. I guess we might as well mine a couple of these just so we get achievement, right, for it. Yeah, I have a feeling the only way you're going to get some of these other ones that we're thinking of is you have to go into PvP space, which I do not want to go in PvP space. People are waiting for you. I don't even think there's a bubble around these things, so, like, I'm guessing when you go to this planet, for example, over here, there's no... It doesn't even show a bubble there. So I'm guessing until you're in the atmosphere, you're probably, you know, So you basically, you have to do a hit and run, and then even if you get there, then when you take off, they might just blast you out, right? Take whatever materials. I'm not a PvPer, to be fair, and I know I'm playing a sandbox, blah blah blah, but I didn't think they would be limiting it this badly of the tier ores, right? So we'll have to do that as an organization over time, and that's where things get, harder to record and stuff, but it is what it is. And it is a ever-growing MMO, so they might change it and add new ways in the future. I honestly do miss me, using the scanner and digging through planets and stuff like that. That was a lot of fun, honestly. I know they got rid of it for performance issues, but at the same time, it's like, well, why did you kind of force the asteroids to be limited, so limited, and then have to fight for PvP for it? If you know what I mean? The excuse is a bit weird there, because it's like, on one hand you say this reason, on the other hand it's caused this, feature. So it's like, you're gonna have to explain that to me. You know what I mean? Well, since we're here, might as well check out the other moon. I mean, like, why not, right? It's not like we're gonna be going to these as often. These moons are surprised how dead they are, though. Okay, so looks like it's over here. No atmosphere, so we shouldn't burn up or anything like that. There you go. Okay, so I guess we could go like this, and it should be almost... Yeah, there you go. Keep an eye on that braking time, obviously. Now, if we just let it go now and just let it, sit there. Yeah, there you go. 3, 2. So it gives you an idea. The braking time right now is 30 seconds, so... I'd like to get there a little faster, so let's go crazy. Just remember what we're doing here, because it could get dangerous. Now, worst case scenario, I could always try to use my space engines. Or rocket engines, sorry. We are using space engines right now, but the rocket engines, which is the B key. So worst case scenario, I could try to flip this or go... I wouldn't even flip it. I'd just go upwards or something and just pound those space ones and just go a whole different direction, to be fair, so... There you go. So let's glide at the 1 minute break time here. Now remember, I don't know if these breaks, I mean, this is a moon, so it's not going to be a big deal, but I don't know if they would calculate things like gravity pull. So if they say, oh, it's a 1 minute break, but let's say it's like a 10G planet and it has a wide berth for that 10G, does this know its pull and radius and things like that? So you know what I mean? So if you break right at, say, 1 minute and 10 seconds, are you dead? Or would it do it in time? You know what I mean? And if you want to hide some of the UI, don't forget you got Alt 3. If you want to hide the whole UI, I think it's Control... Yeah, oh. Sorry. There you go. I didn't mean to use the brakes. We're fine. Well, no, because I wanted a 1 minute, yeah. I want my 1 minute back, punk. There you go. Okay, 3 minutes to go. Yeah, but Control F9 lets you hide your whole UI so you can take pictures and whatever. You can use Tab as well, so you can lock in and, so you don't accidentally move it. So I did it was a stream one night when I went to bed. I just thought, oh, so the downside is the servers usually go down every other day or whatever. So But I thought, oh, when I'm in bed, let me just run a stream and you guys can watch blah, blah, blah. And I did that. But the problem is that, obviously if the servers go down, then you're just going to watch me in the login screen the whole time. But anyways, long story short, if you do this and then you do the control, does control still affect this? No, actually it doesn't. If you hit control F9, you can't move or mess anything, so you got that perfect view. So it's great when you're like, I was viewing Market 6, and I was standing there, so I didn't like want to accidentally come by and like hit the mouse or whatever. But you can do it in tab view, but the tab view won't do the weird, it won't affect it or do a weird overlay, right? So, but yeah, we're going mostly all manual in this one for fun. I think we have to show that I can do it. I find these harder than ones with atmosphere, because ones with atmosphere you can kind of glide in, and I like to glide in. I just go in as a bird, where these ones it's like, oh, you got to brake, you got to throw that brake, or you're going to smash into it kind of thing. I don't know. It feels different to me. The only downside with the atmosphere ones, obviously, is if you go too fast into them, you can burn up as well. So obviously you have to think of that as being like a big negative, obviously. So. Okay, so let's do it at 1 minute and 10 seconds just to be an ass to myself. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, break. Well, I might have done it right at the... Interesting. It's like, I like how it's paused there. Is it like the perfect break amount there? I'm gonna do it right at like the 1 minute mark now, just for fun. This is just being dangerous, but there you go. It's going up, right? So I guess it makes sense. It should be sitting at 1 minute, so you can see it has a comfortability to it since it's going up a bit. But yeah, we definitely want to slow down anyways. I don't want to be going too fast here, but at the same time, we'll release the brake once it gets a little closer here. Because we're 80 kilometers now. Let's do maybe around 2,000. That'll make it feel a bit better, I think. Okay, let's let go there. So you have 15 seconds to brake now, and we're 2 minutes off, so there you go. Just let her glide down. Well, we're actually literally going directly into it, but just like the word glide. Let's get rid of this. Unfortunately, I guess there might be an option in the integers or whatever to get rid of this thing, but there you go. You got your scope. That's kind of cool, I guess. You got your orbit thing here too, which is actually really cool. But then you got this. You got an info screen as well up here, if you didn't know. I just like to do that because then you get more real estate, right? So break time 1 minute 20, blah blah blah, and we're like right here, so we're doing just fine. Are we close enough to see? No, I mean we can always go to the planet and view it that way, right? But I wouldn't mind trying to get to one of these craters, to be fair. This is where you use this, so like, how it fights back and all that stuff. This is kind of how you move your stuff. You're supposed to go right to the side more, but I'm not good at that, So you go like this kind of thing, and then you change your, yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. And then, in a sense, this will take you right to where you want to go, basically. Okay, we probably should start braking because I don't want to take the chances here. Okay. But look at that. See, that's me learning how to do it the manual way and the real way, obviously. But it just shows you can do it. You can do it. I'm not used to orbital mechanics, right? Because most space games are like, what orbital mechanics, right? So we're 400. There you go. Okay, so we're just going to let it kind of go down now. Be careful, because I know the brakes can be a bit derpy. They sometimes don't come on right away, so... That might have been a little too long there for braking, but that's fine. It's kind of like just tap them quickly, just so you know. Okay, you're being too derpy, I think. It's like, I'm not that high. This collision is so wrong. Oh my goodness, we're not actually that high, are we? No, it's... Okay, look at the other thing there. We're like 500. It's like this collision thing is throwing me off too much now. Okay, well, I'm going to keep an eye on the right side. And that's probably somewhat safe. Just keep an eye on the ground and that, obviously, but I think we're going to be good here. 200. Let's start braking at 200. Boom. Okay, we overbroke, obviously. Let's go down a bit more here. Oh, yeah, now we're doing fine. There you go. This collision's all derpy. And then you want to put your landing gear out, but obviously this thing is a bit, you know, we'll just hit G and it should do it on its own. I don't know. G, please. There you go. I mean, I don't mind doing it myself, but I mean, the landing is kind of its own thing. That's not really my thing, it's its thing, so there you go. So that's cool. Oh, look at these guys here. Wait, is that? Oh my goodness, this is chromium. We found Chromium City. Oh my goodness. Look at all of them. So we're on moon 1, Thades. Oh my goodness. Well, there you have it, guys. Don't tell other people, but this is where you get all your chromium, apparently. Well, people will eventually see this, but yeah, if you want to do it, you know, surface mining, this is the way to do it. Now, chromium isn't going to make you rich or anything either, to be fair, but yeah, let's look at the markets here. So chrome. So let's go chromite, and then we'll go to market 6, because that's where you'd sell it if you were to sell it. There you go. It's not, you know, you're not going to become a millionaire. It's literally 4 times the price. So coming here and, you know, it's a lot of effort, to be fair. But I guess if you come here with a big enough ship and then you're going to do it by hand, not so bad. But it's not going to make you into a billionaire, obviously. So it looks like it might just be chromite. That's the extra, because I'm pretty familiar with everything else, and I'm pretty sure it's all the same here. So. But yeah, this is Christmas Day for the chromite, anyways. Now, I'll more than likely keep this actually to myself. Not where it is. I mean, you've seen the video, but I meant like I'm not going to probably sell this chromite, because we'll eventually need chromite ourselves. And here we go. You know, this is a good place to grab it. This is 01G, so I can head up back to our moon base and land this just fine, even full load. Which more than likely I will do it or get close to it. I mean, to fill it completely might take too long, to be fair, but I might attempt to, you know, obviously fill it up. So you gotta still have to run to, you know, node to node here, right? So I'll probably get bored quickly, but we'll see. Maybe if I could get even like 10k or something, I'd be pretty happy, I think. So you get reduced amount as well, keep in mind, because like the other guys are like what, 38 or 39.6, and these are literally 26.40. So you get a slight little bonus, but nothing really too exciting. So basically every like 20 of them you get, you know, one free, you know, rock basically mined. Awesome. Okay, I'll do this for a while, and I'll be back, and then we'll head home, I think, then. And then I'll do cuts there, obviously, because I'm not going to make you guys stay in space or whatever. But we have to remember to fuel up the tanks, too. And then, yeah, we'll head home and go from there. Okay, so let's go on. I had to use the phone for a while and do some other stuff, but I'm still mining some of this. I think I'm ready to go, though. I don't have a ton of it, but 17k, that's not terrible. I can always come back, obviously, but it should be a good start anyways. Basically, you do this. You can see how it does get a little tiring over time. You know, I thought I could do the surface mining, but I was hoping, like, you know, maybe surface mining can get better, like, the further away you go to other planets, things like that. But, I mean, it looks like they purposely programmed them, so the reason we get very little is because these guys give, like, 20, I guess, when you hover over them, you say 20L. That's why you get very little, mathematically wise. Where these guys, I think, are 30 or something, or we're too close to see it, but yeah. 30 liters, and there's no variety to it, you know, and once they're gone. So like basically if somebody mines this entire place, which should take a long time obviously, but once they do, that's it, it's gone forever kind of thing. So yeah, I really do miss the beta mining, honestly. That was a lot of fun. You know, you created these special mining vehicles just to go down and mine, and I don't know, that I had a lot of fun doing that, to be fair. I'm not really a fan of the auto miners. Never been a fan of the auto miners in any video game, honestly. I think I should be always actively able to mine more than any kind of auto miner, especially that thumper feature it has or whatever. I guess technically in the long run, yeah, you could mine more than it-ish, but it seems to be just a power play of just, you know, take as many tiles as possible, pay your taxes, and place those down and thump away, I guess, possibly. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I am kind of getting a little burnt, if you can tell, just because I'm a person who really does love mining, and I think, you know, we'll try to get, you know, a chance to play with some of the asteroid mining, but I feel like, you know, they kind of removed a bit of a big element to the game that I sold on. You know, the other one was exploration, which there isn't much to explore, right? So and it was deep space and all this other stuff, so you know, when you have, you know, a whole bunch of people fighting over 50 asteroids in a safe zone, and they say, oh, well, you know, you go to the PvP zone and there might be more there, but it's like, it's kind of like 1/3 of the asteroids are in PvE from the sounds of it, and 2/3 are in PvP. So even if there's a couple hundred asteroids or whatever, why is there only a couple hundred asteroids to begin with? Isn't it supposed to be space, you know, this galaxy? It's called Dual Universe, actually. It's not even called Dual Galaxy. And yet we don't even have, you know, you get the idea, right? I should be able to find an asteroid on my own, go mine it, and take my time. If it takes me 5 hours to mine it, that's my choice, my time and stuff like that. But right now it's basically like pure chaos. Everyone rushes to them, and, you know, more likely there won't be even anything left, and, you know, it's just, that's kind of how it is, right? So it's like and it's a very annoying minigame, too. You've got to triangulate its position. So you can go out to, like, say, 100 plus light years away, or AU or whatever, get there. So you've seen that, right? It could take, like, an hour to get there. And then you have to triangulate, go to 3 or 4 different positions, and then you find the location of it. At that point, somebody might have already found it, or several people have probably already found it. And then you're kind of fighting against those, you know, players to get, you know, that ore, and then you're kind of competitively digging down trying to get that ore before they get it. That's not at all, to me, fun mining. That's not what is not what the game was when I originally backed it, honestly. So I'm not trying to be just, you know, Sayed sounding. I'm just saying it's changed way more than I expected, and I do agree, like, the whole mining on planets was laggy and problematic. So if you can't, say, regen or fill them back in after, you know, say 12 hours or something like that, I like the asteroid idea. And the asteroid idea is not even that terrible. But why are you purposely limiting them? Why are they, you know, forced in PvE areas? Why is the PvE ones and PvP kind of limited? Why can't I just go to my own asteroid? Like, why is there a limit there? Before I can mine any planet and spend a lifetime on a planet and do that kind of mining. So why did all of a sudden you change it, saying an excuse of, oh, performance reasons, to, oh, we're going to force confrontation with other players? Like, why was that added on top? You know what I mean? Like, you can't, you know, say one thing and then do another thing. That doesn't make any sense. So that's kind of my issue, if you know what I mean. Hopefully it doesn't sound too whiny, but it is a good point. Like, why did you say one thing and then do another, you know? So let's see what we can do here. So we're going to set our destination home and copy this. So where is home? Is it on the other side? It is on the other side. So I want to take this and I want to bring it over here and bookmark another location, I think, over here possibly. Oh, our brakes are on, obviously. Make sure you get some altitude here because these are, well, these are gonna hit you, obviously. I like to get on the other side though if I can. My idea is if I can get over here potentially, and then land over here and set that as my bookmark, then possibly next time, if I come here, I can easily just land here, you know what I mean? There you go. We gotta break first here. You can even pick that crater over there for fun if you want. Okay. This will be when we like destroy the ship. Oh, we probably should fill up our space things too, because we used quite a bit of fuel to get here, to be fair. So we don't want to accidentally make that an issue. Break time is 8 seconds. Huh? Let's do it at 7 seconds. See who's really at that time. Oh, break time is 6:54. Oh, there you go. Probably shouldn't overdo that, but I think there's some kind of give, right? Obviously, but. Go. So we're gonna let this kind of crash onto the planet here. Okay. And then I'll probably just go ahead and do landing here in a second. There you go. Yeah, so now they're throwing the thrusters on to go a little down faster. It's like, I don't know if that's safe, but we'll go with it. There you go. Gets creepy when it does that. Okay. So I guess you know, to be fair, I guess I could have just bookmarked this too, right? Set destination, bookmark location. Oh, maybe you have to. Oh, I guess you know you could do this. Okay, bookmark. So it says 01. Let's say bookmark this location. Okay, it does it right. Okay. So we could just go like here really and just say bookmark location. And this will be Chromium. I don't even know if I'm spelling that right now. Chrome. You can say just Chrome. Okay, there you go. I just wanted to do that so that way, you know. So we're already there. We're gonna copy coordinates to that. Okay, and then we're gonna slash here back into Lua. And then we're going to go ahead and engage that to that. More than likely, we have to clear the line of sight stuff here. So let's turn that on. There you go. And I don't know if this will land for us, you know, completely, but I'm hoping it'll try. But it might just wrap around. I don't know. But we'll head this way and we'll see what it does anyways. There you go. I think it's already doing it for me now, yeah. Okay. We'll come back just to make sure we landed fine. I did not do the space stuff. Crap. We need to fix that first. So let's see what happens when we break in space, I guess. I can't believe... Oops. There you go. I can't believe I derped up on that. What a derpy move. Well, this is fine. I need to fill up the space things because, like, didn't we end up having, like, 40 left or something? Like, we might just make it, but I don't want to obviously take the chance, so. There we go. So this is the breaking gauge. It shouldn't go anywhere, but I really don't know what it'll do. Okay, it's starting to fall down. Okay, so we need to go back here. go. And then we're going to go and fill this up. Okay, so are we actually moving backwards at all? Oh yeah, you can tell. We're moving. So we are definitely moving. But we're fine. Just don't go too far from your ship, obviously. But yeah, so we are actually on like a crash course back onto the planet. So if you're to AFK and sit on there, that's the cool part. You know, you're gonna hit it. So. But anyways, so there you go. Oh, actually no, because we have no database, so it doesn't even know what we're doing now. So we got to go back here now, and we got to. Oh yeah, we got to put the coordinates back in because it doesn't even know that, by the way. And then, oops, get rid of that. There you go. Temp. There we go. And then we just let it go, and we'll see if we arrive successfully or not. Okay, so we're almost home here. It gave me an error message about something about atmosphere, and I don't know. So 12-second braking time. I guess we should start braking, huh? There we go. There's our little base there. There you have it. I noticed I was able to see, I guess that's a large core there, because I was able to see that further away. Which means, was it that one? I think so. Means they built that too close, damn it. Might get a little leggy here one day, but it's oh well. Okay, and that's it. So that was a very successful little mission we did there. Are you guys still going? No, that's because the container is probably full, unfortunately. Yeah, so the container filled up. We knew that was going to be a problem, but I can make hopefully more containers in the future here. That was the idea of running everything, right? Though, oh yeah, that was the one under here. It might be even full as well, to be fair. 51. Oh my goodness. What did you guys run out of then? Oh, probably pipes, to be fair. So if you have steel, yeah, then you don't have the pipes, which you have to have the pipes. Okay, yeah. The downside with that, so you can use this as a temporary storage or whatever, but yeah. Makes sense. There you go. At least get those going again. I'll make more of these guys. Okay. Honestly, gonna need more of these, to be fair. It doesn't hurt making more, but yeah. We should probably set a fixed number, but they're not going to the right storage, but I kind of need more of the, you know, the stuff anyways. I'd like to get a better core as well eventually anyways, but we'll see how that goes. Because this is what? This was a small core, right? So... yeah, I want to get, let's see here, core-wise. So static core. So, can we make you? I think so. Oh no, we need this one here, pure copper. Well, I can get that by going back home kind of thing, so that's not a big deal, but yeah. So eventually I'll get that taken care of. And then let's go ahead and just take you guys and dump you over here. There you go. So you got your chromite. This won't process it. Eventually I'll process it. I don't need it right now, so I'm not going to bother processing it. But obviously it's we can do that eventually once we need it. So either way, yeah, we'll leave it there when we made it home. It didn't land back automatically, by the way. It went around the thing. It said something about an atmosphere or something. It didn't like it. So I had to kind of manually do it, which is not a big deal, obviously. But yeah, so we made it. It did use a lot more fuel, though, to get here than it did originally. You have to remember, I was like AFK for like 40 minutes or so. Like it kept orbiting around the original planet there. But it did take more fuel to get this going, more than likely because of the weight. So that has an effect, obviously, with your fuel. So you have to keep that in mind. So, but either way, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like. We'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.